Hi, hello and welcome back to F1 Challenge VB. My name is Mephisto and our journey through the history of Formula 1 continues today with the 9th round of the 1967 season, the Italian Grand Prix. It was held on the 10th of September. It had 18 entries. All of them took part in the race, with 11 ending up retiring. The race consisted of 68 laps completed in 1 hour, 43 minutes and 45 seconds. Jim Clark started the race from pole with Brabham in second, McLaren third, who retired on lap 47 after his engine gave up. Chris Amon started 4th and ended up in 7th. Gurney was 5th on the grid and retired on lap 5 due to an engine blowout. And Denny Holmes started the race from 6th but retired on lap 31 when his engine started overheating. John Surtees, who started the race from 9th, managed to climb into the lead and win the Italian Grand Prix from Brabham, who kept his position and crossed the line just 0.2 of a second after Surtees. Clark dropped from 1st to 3rd and was 23.1 seconds behind the leader. Rindt climbed from 11th to 4th. He was 56.6 seconds behind. Spence went from 12th to 5th. He was 1 lap down. And Jackie X, who started the race from 15th, rounded off the top 6. He was 2 laps adrift. Clark, despite dropping from the lead, managed to post the fastest time of the race, and he did it in 1 minute 28.5 seconds on lap 26. Welcome to the fantastic Monza circuit, where a lap starts off with a very long run into turn 1, Curva Grande, a fast open right-hander. This is followed by Roggia, a high-speed left-hand sweeper that takes us into Lesmo, a double apex right-hander. Brake hard for Lesmo 1 and keep it nice and tight through the corner. A quick burst of power before we reach Lesmo 2. Once again, keep it nice and tight. Next is Curva Via Leone, a fast left-hander. Stick to the inside and you should be fine. Lastly, we come into Parabolica, a long 180-degree right-hander. The first part of the corner is tighter, but it opens up as you go. But that brings us around onto the main straight, and that is a lap around the Temple of Speed, the Monza circuit. And here we are in qualifying, coming around to set our first qualifying lap, a 141.379, which isn't all that good, but hopefully we'll be able to improve it as much as possible. Jackie Stewart managed to post a 128.9. So we have to do our best to try and improve. I did manage to improve a little bit, posting a 140.966 on the very next lap, but that still wasn't anywhere near. So I tried to go even faster, obviously, and set a 140.828, which is the fastest I managed to go, unfortunately. So that's kind of it for qualifying. We are very far off the pace, but hopefully things will look a little bit better in the race. I have no idea as we take a look at the previous Italian Grand Prix winners. Last time we've won here was in 1958, so that was a very, very long time ago. And I'm hoping that things will turn out to be a little bit better today. That would be absolutely fantastic, but I guess we'll have to wait and see until the race starts. And here is the grid lineup. We have Jim Clark on pole with John Surtees in second, which is the first time in a very long time we see a Honda so high up. Chris Irwin is 6th, 7th is Mike Spence, 8th Dan Gurney, Joe Siffert is 9th, 10th is Pedro Rodriguez, followed by John Love in 11th. Bob Anderson is 12th, but of course he's not actually in the race. We know he lost his life during the British Grand Prix. Mike Parks 13th, 14th, I didn't catch. 15th, Joe Bonnier. Gavin 16th, 17th is David House, followed by Guy Ligier in 18th, 19th, Graham Hill. 20th, Mike Fisher. 21st is Dave Charlton, followed by Andy Hicks in 22nd, which is, I think, the highest qualifying position this season, which is quite interesting. Jackie X 23rd, 24th is Giancarlo Baghetti. 25th, Ludovico Scarfiotti. 26th, Jack Brabham. 27th is Rindt. 28th, Jonathan Williams. 29th, Beltoise. 30th, Pierce Courage. Sam Tingle 31st, and 32nd is Lucky Botha. So that is the grid lineup for today's Italian Grand Prix. Once again, hopefully things will go better, or go well for us. Scoring points would be nice, and winning would be even better. And we are off right off the bat. That was a pretty good start. Managed to gain 2 positions, which is always very, very nice. But now I'm kind of struggling behind the Matra there of, I believe, Gavin. Yes, there is Gavin, and next to him is probably Guilish as we come through Curva Grande. We are in 18th. However, David Hobbs manages to overtake us on the outside, so we drop down to 19th. But I'm sure we'll be able to catch up soon enough as we come through Roja and take another look at the start here. Again, a very good initial launch, managed to gain a couple of positions, which is always nice, but then it kind of got bogged down behind the French cars and that blue BRM. Not quite sure whose it was, but well, at least we gained a couple of positions. We did lose a 1 through Curva Grande, but again, I'm sure we'll be able to regain our positions. And yes, judging by this screen, I guess you can already tell that this is another one of those races where a lot of people retire. Mostly through Parabolica, because yeah, actually I was kind of expecting this to happen, to be honest. Judging by the fact that I don't think there was a single race during the season in which cars didn't flip, I was pretty much expecting it, and my expectations have been met quite beautifully, because I did say to myself that if there was anyone who would flip their cars, it was probably going to be in Parabolica, so and that is that, I guess. And yeah, this is going to keep on going on and on and on throughout the entirety of the race. A lot of people will be retiring, obviously, since otherwise we would have a proper video with proper commentary on what's going on. But well, if I would say this, I would pretty much say the same. If I would have to commentate on this, I'd have to say the same things on and on and on, like 100 times. Anyway, this is Jackie Stewart posting the fastest lap of the race at the end of lap 2, which is quite impressive that no one managed to beat that time, or not even him. And well, we are back at retirements, because retirements are fun or something, I don't know. Yeah, this is heats going on. Anyway, on lap 3 I managed to climb into 6th as we come through Parabolica, and Pedro Rodriguez flips his car upside down, crashes into me, throws me into the hedge there. I lose my front left and I'm out of the race, whilst Pedro Rodriguez gets to go on and actually finish the race, which was very annoying. And here is a replay of that. We see Pedro Rodriguez flipping the car, crashing into me, sending me into the hedge. I lose my wheels, and again, he actually managed to not only finish the race but even score points, which was very, very, very annoying to me, because I could have scored points as well. But well, not much I could have done about that anymore, as we continue to see even more fantastical flips through Parabolica, because that's how things should go. This is how Formula 1 generally plays out. You have a bunch of cars with low center of mass and low center of gravity that just tend to flip. This one's an interesting one. I don't know why he went so wide coming out of Lesmo 2, and why he tried to straddle the hedge there, but he did. Whatever rocks his boat, right? And yeah, obviously this keeps on going on and on and on, because physics, the bane of every F1 Challenge VB video, I guess. That's I really have no words to describe any of this. Again, this shouldn't be happening. These cars have very low center of mass and center of gravity. They shouldn't be flipping like this. But hey, what can I do about that? Not much, I would presume. Someone needs to go in and fix the physics calculations and whatnot, because well, this is starting to be quite annoying, to be honest. But yeah, even more retirements and more and more and more, because more retirements is better, I guess. I don't know. I'm running out of things to say at this point. Ooh, a retirement that doesn't happen through Parabolica. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, why the hell not? And here's a replay of Jackie Stewart with a very mangled car coming into the pits to retire. He was stuck in 5th gear. It was actually 1 lap ahead of everyone, but eventually John Surtees manages to come around and win the Italian Grand Prix. McLaren 2nd, Amon 3rd, 4th, Brabham 5th, X, and Pedro Rodriguez manages to finish in 6th after he destroyed my race. As we take a look at the retirement, yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I was quite, disappointed. I don't think that's the right word. I was more like angry when it happened, but yeah, never mind. Let's just move on. And here are the career statistics. This was Andy's 159th Grand Prix. His best start is from first, has 16 pole positions, has set 29 fastest laps. His best finishes in first, has completed 100 races, 77 of them in the points, has won 44 Grand Prix, 4 at the Indianapolis 500, 6 in Monaco, has 8 championships under his belt, has scored a total of 521 points, has retired 59 times, has experienced 3,337 out of 4,153 laps, has 8 bronze trophies, 16 silver trophies, 44 gold trophies, and as an extension 44 podiums. And here is a quick look at the championship standings. Brabham takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship with Graham Hill in 2nd, Stewart and Irwin fighting for 3rd, Rodriguez and Amon fighting for 5th. We are down in 15th. The last person with points is Guy Ligier down in 24th, and bringing up the bottom of the standings is Giancarlo Baghetti down in 38th. So that's pretty much it for the drivers. Let's now move on to the Constructors' Championship, where we have Team Lotus still in the lead with Brabham now in 2nd, Owen Racing 3rd, 4th are Cooper, Ferrari are 5th, 6th Rec Parnell Racing. The last team with points are Guy Ligier in 13th, and bringing up the bottom of the standings are Charles Vogel down in 23rd. So that was the Italian Grand Prix. Once again, a very disappointing outcome, especially for Andy Higgs, and quite an annoying overall outcome, because it was thanks to Pedro Rodriguez that I returned, and not only did he manage to finish, but he managed to score points, and I was very, very annoyed with that. But not much I can do about that, so I guess I'll just leave it at that. Our next race is the United States Grand Prix at the fantastic Watkins Glen circuit. I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoy racing there, so hopefully things will turn out better there. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that is it for this video. Don't forget to vote for next season's team. Link is in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay sharp.